Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with a review of the DC Nation #0. This is the book with, it's got like 3 stories in it. It's pretty much setting up what's coming up in the DC universe. And of course, by being that it is an anthology book, which of course means that some are good, some are bad, or at least some are better than others. You can pretty much bank on that. The stories are right here. I will see we've got a Superman from Brian Michael Bendis. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And I figured I would just go a minute or so, 2 minutes on each story rather than just do the book as a whole. I thought that would be more fun. In my opinion, the book starts off with the best story in the bunch. It's written by Tom King, drawn by Clayman. It is called Batman, Your Big Day. And it doesn't have Batman in it. It is a Joker story. This has the Joker basically waiting in somebody's house. Random. He just shows up to someone's house and says that if he does not receive his invitation to Batman's wedding in the mail, he's going to kill somebody. And it's basically about this guy begging for his life. It's the almost the 5 stages of grief. And we watch this guy as he bargains, he gets angry, he does all the, like I said, he does all the 5 stages. It's an incredibly interesting book, and you're sitting there wondering, did the Joker set something up? Because he is absolutely sure that he's going to get a wedding invitation, so you don't know what kind of joke you're watching. I've always said I think Tom King is a hit and miss. You know, when he hits hard. When he misses, he whiffs it big. In this case, it's a really nice, solid hit. He captures the Joker, that's all I gotta say. And he captures the kind of Joker I like. The mischievous, you just don't know what's going to happen Joker. Next up, we have the Superman story, Office Space. And this is written by Brian Michael Bendis and drawn by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. And this is the second best of the stories in the book. It's not that good. Yeah, what should tell you about the book itself? At least it didn't cost much. Anywho, this is about, well, it's Perry White, and he's telling you what, he's catching you up. Lois has left the Daily Planet to go write the great American novel, and he offers her office space to Clark Kent, and in doing so, just gives a whole bunch of exposition as to why he deserves it. They're going to be doing stories about Superman and what he does. No more editorials, no more think pieces, no more bits about how you feel. It's just fact, fact, fact from now on, and that's what the Daily Planet's going to be. And it introduces a character that is, I guess, going to be a bit of a problem for the Daily Planet and Superman and everybody and so forth. It's wordy and it's boring. There's not much to it. It's all exposition and it's all set up. And it's, and to tell you the truth, kind of shallow. I didn't care for it very much. Just not interesting enough. Just like everybody else, I was nervous about Brian Michael Bendis coming to Superman. Superman and Action Comics has consistently been 2 of the best comic books produced by DC Comics during Rebirth. And I was afraid that they were getting rid of good creative teams to bring in a name that has lost its luster, to tell you the truth. In Action Comics 1000, I thought, okay, if this is what we're going to see, it might be good. But according to DC Nation, well, it might be bad as well. Next, we have the Justice League. In the Justice League, No Justice Prelude. And this is written by Scott Snyder, James Tynion, and Joshua Williams, which might give you a little bit of a heads up onto why this particular chapter was not any good. Jorge Jimenez is the artist on it. It's, oh my gosh, it's introduction. That's basically it. Hey, look, this is this Justice League who's going to be doing something against the big bad guy. And over here we have that Justice League. And look, we're fighting with bad guys. We've never done that before, have we? Actually, they have, but I guess we're supposed to forget that because it's supposed to be amazing this time around. I'm sorry, guys, but not excited. I'm sorry, you can't just put heroes together or with villains and go, hey, see, we're being this. You got to do something with it. Unfortunately, this chapter doesn't really do anything with it. It's just to show you who's going to be teaming up with who. Doesn't give us a lot of story, doesn't give us a lot of insight to where we're going and what we're going to do. It touches upon, and I'm not going to spoil it here, but it touches upon it. And it's not a complete waste, because after it does go along with the, once it does do all the introductions, it gets interesting again. But that's within the last page, or, it's not the crux of the story. The crux of this story is just, look who's on this team. You got Team Wonder, you've got Team Wisdom, you've got, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, who put these teams together? This just seems weird. But, well, that's what they decided to do, and this is what they figured is their best foot forward. I just disagree. It could have been done better. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Did you read DC Nation? If so, what did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or were you just like, yeah, it's there? It's a free comic. What you gonna do? It's not supposed to be great. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, if you like this video, you know the drill. Click like, share, of course, to get word out about the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell. Cool things happen around these parts, and I don't want you to miss anything. Especially every Saturday night when we have Comic Book Thunderdome at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, right here on I Love Comics, putting two comic book geeks against each other to fight the fights and debate the debates we might have in any comic book forum or comic book shops. Tons of fun. Comic Book Thunderdome right here on I Love Comics. Also, this is a way to make a living, so if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. Help us keep the lights on. Help us keep making videos. Help us get better equipment and software to make better videos. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.